So, Ross Coulthart has just said that UFO disclosure is going to happen within months, which is also the same sort of thing we've been hearing lately. Now, I know promises, right? Everybody's been promising UFO disclosure coming around the corner for months, but not Ross Coulthart. He's new to this game relatively, and he has never said this before. And I take his reporting very seriously. Do I think that it's actually going to happen? I don't know. But let's dig into this a little bit. So get in here, guys. This is Jack with Cosmic Road. I talk about UFOs and the paranormal. Please hit like. Please subscribe. Hit the bell to be notified of future videos. Join me on social media. There's Facebook and Twitter links below. I would love to see you guys there. And comment below. Let me know what you're thinking. Okay, let's just get right into this. Okay, Ross, what have you got to say? This is an interview. Let's hear what the interviewer asks.
How do they feel with you, talking about some of the things they tell you publicly?
They're encouraging me to, because what it's doing is it's bringing other people forward. I wish I could tell you everything I know right now.
Me too.
I mean, believe me.
I can edit it up.
In a few months' time, you'll be looking back at this interview and you'll be going, Roscoe, what you knew. There's stuff coming down the track, and I think it's going to resolve this issue once and for all. I really do.
Well, how do they feel with you?
Okay, there you go. We got Ross saying this is going to resolve the issue once and for all. Now, you could interpret that to mean something other than UFO disclosure, but I don't know how exactly. So if you have any thoughts on precisely what he meant by that, other than the obvious, please let me know. But yeah, there you go. Ross Coulthart, a very respected journalist, somebody whose reporting I take very seriously, saying that something is coming very soon that is going to resolve the UFO issue. Resolve it completely in a few months. How is that possible? What does that mean? How do you resolve the issue? I mean, is he just talking about admitting that it exists? Is that resolving the issue? Is it explaining what it is after you admit that it exists? And how can that possibly happen in a few months? I think you have to lay the groundwork a little bit more. You have to admit that it exists first, and then slowly kind of reveal what the hell is going on so you don't freak people out too much. That's why I kind of like the idea of the 7-year plan. However, I kind of also like the idea of just ripping the Band-Aid off. So, what do you think is better? The 7-year plan where you reveal this over the course of 7 years, starting with some form of disclosure saying, hey, yep, there's stuff going on we don't know about. And then, we've got some ships. Maybe later down the line, we've got some bodies. We've been reverse engineering some of the stuff later down the line. Oh, hey, maybe we've got some contact. Yeah, absolutely. Looks like we've got some contact going on. Oh, here's a being on TV. Okay, there you go. That's way down the process. And then you get go into the metaphysical implications and side of all of it. And then you get into the space politics. What UFOs are we shooting at? What is going on there? Versus what beings are we working with? So, but he has more to say than that. So let's get into that. By the way, I retweet stuff to myself that I plan to use in a video. So that's why I'm going to this. Nick Madrid tweeted this. Whistleblowers have circumvented Kirkpatrick. Yeah, I love this. People are going around the lovely Sean Kirkpatrick. That's his new nickname. It's not Dr. Sean Kirkpatrick. It's the lovely Sean Kirkpatrick.
Whistleblower witnesses who have gone directly to the Congress and circumvented Dr. Sean Kirkpatrick's office because they don't trust Dr. Kirkpatrick. Because what he has done by saying what he said publicly to the Congress is apprehended bias. He's indicated an unwillingness to take the issue seriously. I think he should really be questioning whether he should stay on the job or not. The bottom line is there are a lot of senators and congressional representatives who have heard differently inside secure skiffs in the Congress from what Dr. Kirkpatrick is representing to the Congress in public hearing. Congress has heard evidence from witnesses about the program, about aliens.
Yeah. No,
It's happening. Sean, it's happening.
Okay, well, if that's true, why didn't Kirsten Gillibrand ask any questions about that?
This is happening. While you and I are talking, there are people coming forward to your great Congress with evidence of a secret that has been concealed from the world. This is happening. And I just absorb the momentousness of that. And I was listening as I was driving.
It's almost impossible, Ross, isn't it?
I know. Yeah, I was driving here, I was listening to
Okay, well,
Joe
there you
Rogan.
go. So whistleblowers are going around Dr. Sean Kirkpatrick, going straight to Congress because they don't trust Sean Kirkpatrick. And why would they? He is clearly not on the side of UFO disclosure. He is on the side of the people standing in the way of UFO disclosure. He is an agent of the machine, possibly a high-ranking agent of the machine. Not a pawn, but a knight. He worked with Admiral Inman years ago. The director of the NSA and many other titles, who is on record. I mean, we've got him on his voice recording saying that, they did UFO crash retrievals and they reverse engineered UFO technology. And Kirkpatrick worked with this guy. And now Kirkpatrick is, and of course, Kirkpatrick is acknowledged by Brandon Fugel and Gary Nolan as being an expert on UFOs. He knows everything there is to know about UFOs and did before he became the director of AARO. But now he is the director of AARO, and what has he done since then but lie and obfuscate the truth about the phenomenon? So all of that to me says that he is an agent of the control group or some party that is interested in suppressing the truth about UFO disclosure. And it's also good to keep in mind Richard Dolan's thoughts. He has some very apt thoughts on this subject.
We are being lied to. It's very simple. We are being lied to. Every day, on the matter of UFOs, U.A.P., we are being lied to. Our government has no interest in telling us the truth. It never did. It never did. And I'm telling you, it never will. Trusting them to tell the truth about pretty much anything, certainly about UFOs, I think is always going to leave you disappointed. It doesn't mean we can't ever break through to the truth. I believe we can. But do not put your faith in the bureaucracy of the Pentagon or of the national security state. Truth is their kryptonite.
Love it.
We are being lied.
The truth is their kryptonite. Wise words, Richard Dolan. I love Richard. He has more of a nuts and bolts take on the UFO phenomenon than I do, but his reporting is excellent. I can't wait for his new book. He has a book coming out about USOs, underwater submerged object. And he's been talking about some of his conclusions on Jimmy Church the other day. He was talking about some of the things that he has come to believe while researching that book. And among those things is that he believes that the UFO phenomenon is actually pretty recent, that it didn't begin until something like the 1800s. Now, I find that really hard to believe, having done a lot of research, but he has surely done even more. So I can't wait to hear what he has to say. However, I do have a video I'm planning to make about historical cases of UFOs going back to the year zero. And possibly even far before that. So I do, I probably will disagree with that particular conclusion, but I can't wait to see his research on USOs. And apparently it's going to be a whopper of a book. It's going to be huge. So anyway, so you go, Richard. Can't wait to see that. And meanwhile, we've got Ross Coulthart saying we are getting UFO disclosure within months. I mean, he said his exact words that this was going to resolve the issue. This is going to completely resolve the issue. What do you think that means, guys? Let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear your thoughts. Does he actually mean UFO disclosure? Because that's sure what it sounds like. I can't really interpret his words any other way, but maybe he does mean something else. So, yeah, again, let me know your thoughts. And please, if you've enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. That'd be awesome. Smash the subscribe button and the bell to be notified of future videos. You don't want to miss a thing. Join me on social media. There's Facebook and Twitter links below. I would love to see you guys there. And yeah, check out some of my other videos. Until next time, this is Jack with Cosmic Roads signing out.